control pill for men that temporarily stops sperm without hormones passes safety trial. Let's see if it makes it to production, I guess. Men might finally get a chance to bench their swimmers. The first of its kind male birth control pill just cleared its first human safety test, raising hopes that it could soon open the door to a new era of contraception. Yeah, an era where men decide women aren't going to baby trap them. The drug YCT529 currently enrolled in a larger clinical trial with experts hoping it'll be ready to hit the shelves by the end of the decade. Ooh, you'll be waiting 5 more years at the earliest. Here's everything you need to know about this potential pregnancy game changer. What is it? Unlike traditional birth control pills that disrupt hormones, the experimental pill from Your Choice Therapeutics temporarily halts sperm production without affecting testosterone levels. How does it do that? It works by blocking a protein called retinoic acid and receptor alpha, which plays a key role in the sperm making process. Oh, that actually makes sense. So you allow all that shit to continue happening, you just block some of its effects. The best part, the early evidence suggests it's totally reversible. I mean, I think you would have to keep taking it to keep the effect going. So by reversible, you mean once you stop taking the drug, it stops working, yeah? Does it work? Done in tests on male mice, YCT529 sharply reduced sperm production, causing reversible infertility within just 4 weeks. When treated males mated with females, the drug proved 99% effective at preventing pregnancy. So there's still that 1%. The only way to be sure is to go with 2D. I know none of my 2D waifus are going to be getting knocked up and baby trapping me. Similar results were seen in male non-human primates whose sperm counts dropped within 2 weeks of starting the treatment. So probably chimpanzees. Notably, both animals fully regained fertility after stopping the drug, with mice recovering in 6 weeks and primates within 10 to 15. No side effects were reported in either group. Yeah, there's also the issue that animals generally hide whenever something's wrong with them because they don't want to appear weak to a predator and end up getting eaten. So who knows? Maybe there were some side effects. It's just they did a good job hiding them. Yeah, give me Chobits. That is the future I want. You're right. Is it safe for humans? So far, so good. The first human trial testing of the drug involved 16 healthy men between 32 and 59 years old, all of whom have previously undergone vasectomies, a surgical procedure that cuts and blocks the tubes that carry the sperm from the testicles to prevent pregnancy. This extra precaution was necessary because no non-hormonal male contraceptive had ever been tested in humans before. Researchers wanted to avoid the risk of permanently affecting fertility just in case participants wanted to father children later. That makes sense. The goal wasn't to test the effectiveness of the drug, but see if the drug was well tolerated and measure how it built up in the body. See, now this is a proper scientific study. It takes decades sometimes to do the long-term testing, which is why that whole Operation Warp Speed shit for the jab was always going to be a joke. Now, after testing multiple doses, researchers didn't find any concerning side effects, including no changes in heart rate, hormone levels, inflammation, sexual function, or mood. That's notable because hormonal contraceptives has previously been linked to side effects like mood swings, libido loss, weight gain, and acne. Absolutely true, because yeah, you're fucking with hormones. That does happen. Across all doses, scientists also saw good and quick bioavailability, meaning the drug stayed active in the body without breaking down too fast. That means you need to take less pills. That's also good. Why do we need male birth control? Well, baby traps. Also, there's the fact that women routinely try to baby trap men that aren't even the father. So if you have a vasectomy and or you're using this drug and they try that shit, you can at least start asking questions. Studies and surveys continue to show that men want to share the burden of pregnancy prevention with their partners. Oh, that is a good way to spin it. Hey, ladies, we just want to help share the burden with you. You'll let us do that, right? But they just have one non-permanent contraceptive option, condoms, and it's 170 years old. Across the country, rate of unintentional pregnancy is nearly 50%, while female contraception offers a variety of options, including pills, implants, injections, and devices. Vasectomies remain the only reversible male birth control method approved by federal regulators. So that means there are others, they just haven't been approved. I wonder if they're being withheld on purpose. However, the success of vasectomy reversal procedures varies widely from person to person, and the longer the time since the procedure, the lower the success rate tends to be. While condoms are available, studies show that men are increasingly not using them. I mean, I think they might also not be nutting inside as often either. Several promising reversible male birth control candidates are currently in development and undergoing clinical trials, but most rely on hormone methods, which carry a high risk of side effects. A safe and effective male pill will provide more options to couples for birth control. Yeah, and use as many as possible. It will allow a more equitable sharing of responsibility for family planning and provide reproductive autonomy for men. Oh man, you just had to drop the real objective at the very end there. So what's next? The drug is now being tested in a large trial with over 50 men who either have vasectomies or made the decision to opt out of fatherhood. Participants will take the pill daily for 29 and 90 days at different doses, or 28 and 90, while researchers monitor safety and see how well it shuts down sperm production. The trial is expected to wrap up by mid current year plus one. And if all goes well, the first male birth control pill could be just a few years away from hitting the medicine cabinet. Well, hopefully it happens, because there's a lot of guys out there that don't like the solution that the rest of us came up with. So I guess they need an inferior version like this, but that's fine. Most of them aren't using them because most aren't dating. Yeah, we've been seeing so many videos recently of women just crashing out over men just completely leaving the dating game.